Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins tailgates, where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait, it's your fate. This is the Fins tailgate, now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk here on TFTG.
What's up, brother?
Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Merry
winter?
Christmas to everybody. What's good with you, brother?
Same old,
I'm
same
great.
old.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, man, it's sad to say this. It would be lovely to talk about a victory, but sadly enough, we started off our new rookie quarterback, and needless to say, it didn't turn out good at all for the Miami Dolphins this week. To a hands of defeat of the Cincinnati Bengals, 45-21. Let's get right into it, Paul. Beginning of the game looked good.
Yeah, it
you
did.
know, and then all of a sudden, reality set in. And
That third,
the third quarter was hard to watch.
yeah, it was very hard to watch. It was just devastating. They couldn't get nothing going, and the defense was on the field way too much.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. To me, I think some of the play calling was really not good. Like you said before, I don't understand why we didn't have these 6 linemen for the offensive line. I agree with you on that. I don't know, I really don't know what else to say about this Dolphins team, but we know that we have a $54 million problem on our hands.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You can say that again.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to look into the future, but it looks like we're going to be going into another rebuild, which we probably won't be successful or see any success for maybe another 3 to 5 years. I'm trying to be optimistic about everything, but let's be realistic. This is just my thoughts and my opinion. I don't think McDaniel or Tua will be here next season.
I can't argue with that on that. I mean, McDaniels doesn't seem to be able to adjust or stick to what's working, and Tua is just digressing every time he plays.
You know, I was watching a interview where they had Lewis Reddick and they had a whole bunch of columnists around the table, and he said he was definitely a part of the Tua nine train, and he always roots for Tua. But they asked the question, "Do you see Tua starting for another NFL franchise?" And a lot of those guys said no, and they said the injuries have caught up to him. Things are not right. Things are not the same. 2023 probably was his best season, which statistically, if I'm correct, it was. Um, and I think the injuries have caught up to Tua. Let's just be realistic.
I there's I mean I can't argue with you on that. It's 100% facts. He's
Yeah.
just not getting anywhere. He's getting worse off, and we're stuck with him. We might be content.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad to say that we probably will be stuck because I don't think it's either $54 million hit next season. He'll be a backup quarterback getting paid $54 million, or it's a $99 million hit. So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Any way you look at it, and no
Ten,
other team's gonna want to.
yep. No, there's not a team out there. I don't think there's a team out there
So
that would take him, even if he was totally for free.
even for a bag of chips, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Happy Merry Christmas there, Gypsy
Mm-mm-mm.
FY.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Uh,
Appreciate you joining us.
I mean, a good thing I think we have going for us going into next year is we have Patrick Paul and Jonas Savania, who has really turned it around these past few games. Savania has. Um,
Hmm.
Patrick Paul is doing everything that he needs to do, and then we have a Chan.
Hmm.
And on the defensive
That
side,
is, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's somebody that we need to sign ASAP. But I want to hear what you got on the defensive side also.
we have Brooks and we have a couple other players. I mean, Sealer, you got to remember Sealer was a 7th round pick, and he's still dogging it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, he is.
and a
No,
Chan did make, yeah, that's right,
he's been making.
the Pro Bowl.
Mhm.
Not,
Oh,
not
he
the,
made the Pro Bowl.
yes, he made the Pro Bowl.
Good. Yeah, we need him to make the Pro Bowl. And I'll be honest with you, it'd be a shame if he didn't make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, yep,
You know, I mean, I'll say this: they need to sign. Me and Russell talked about this a couple days ago. They need to sign Russell. They need to sign not Russell. They need to sign Brooks, and they need to sign a Chan ASAP.
yes,
ASAP.
I
Like,
100%. I can't,
we,
can't argue about that.
yeah,
They have to. They don't sign
because we
them.
have a lot of.
Go ahead.
If I'm correct, we got a lot of one. We got a lot of 1 year players signed to this team. If I'm correct.
Yeah, you're correct on that. There is a lot of 1-year deals.
Mm, yeah, we're really up shit's creek, bro. We really are. It's no other nice ways of putting it or saying it, especially when you give a quarterback, you throw it the quarterback of the future, you give him the money like all the other quarterbacks, and he's probably the worst one of all the quarterbacks
Well,
right now.
I mean, you know it, Johnny and I think you also. None of us wanted to pay Tua that year. We wanted him to play on his last year.
Right. Hmm. Oh, I agreed. Listen, I agreed with everybody saying let him play his fifth option, but I knew with the distractions and all that, we knew Daniel. Happy head, Merry Christmas, Daniel. Um, I know for a fact we knew that he was going to sit there and they were going to start the, oh, I'm going to sit out, I'm not going to play, and they didn't want Miami. The Dolphins didn't want that noise. They didn't want that negative publicity and whatever, and they paid him. Not Stephen Ross, yeah, Stephen Ralston, the former GM.
Yeah.
They gave him the bread. You know, they gave it to him. But my whole thing is he wasn't worth it. He wasn't worth it. You know,
I agree. They paid him off way too much, way too soon, and he's just gone downhill since then.
I got other points I want to point out, but we rarely have anybody in here, and I'm not going to sit there and bring them out until we have like a full, somewhat full panel and some people in here. It's Christmas Eve, and I expected a lot of people to be hanging out with their family and wrapping gifts and watching movies and sitting there chilling with the kids and the grandkids and the great grands, and hopefully everybody's enjoying their holiday evening, Christmas Eve, and I hope they enjoy their Christmas tomorrow. Merry Christmas, Nomi. Appreciate you. AB 9629. Lamar to the Dolphins. Well, there's a rumor going around. There's rumors going around that, but the thing is, I don't know how that would work out, because he just signed a contract a couple of years ago too.
Yeah, and there's talk
So,
to the Dolphins too, because
who?
Joe Burrow, because he wants out of Cincinnati.
Shit. But here's the thing, though. The thing that's going to hold up, he he can restructure. Well, yeah, he could. He could.
But we
But
still
here's
had.
the problem. The problem is, go ahead, Paul.
I was going to say we still had to have money to pay him and all these other players that we need to connect with.
That is going to be the major problem on the off season. The major problem on the off season is going to be what are we going to do with Tua in the contract? That's number one. Number two, after we do whatever we're going to do with Tua in the contract, who are we going to be able to get, and who is going to want to come here? That are those are major question marks. What are we going to do with a $54 million contract guy that we have to either we pay it or we're not going to pay? Because I like a lot of analysts right now saying that Tua will not see a Miami Dolphin field ever again. They're like, no, you're sitting on the sideline. Don't matter what, how, who, you're going to be on the sideline. A lot of people are like, well, he's going to be your starting quarterback next year. And I said, not exactly. Not exactly. And I mean, I'm not taking nothing from Quentin Ewers. I think Quentin Ewers had a really, really good start. It was a rookie start. I didn't expect him to come out there and be like the second coming. You know, I'd pay Tua a contract for Lamar if Baltimore wants to pay Tua Tua Lamar money. I mean, it would be so nice if it could be that easy. But honestly, let's think about it. Nobody's going to want Tua. That's going to be the problem.
Mm.
And I'll be honest with you. I know people that want McDaniel as an offensive coordinator. I've had numerous people that said to me, and I mean from different franchises, fans of different franchises, come to me and say, "Yo, we'll take McDaniel as the offensive coordinator in a heartbeat." But I've not heard not one person say that they want to take Tua as their quarterback. Not one.
Yeah, Lamar may make less than Tua. Baltimore would win the trade, but they don't want Tua because Tua just doesn't have it. He's out there.
Baltimore might have some issues because rumor. Shit, rumor has it for Baltimore, they might be getting rid of their head coach. So
Maybe we'll pick
it's
him
going to
up.
be a lot. It's a lot of question marks for him.
Yeah,
What's
there is.
up?
I said maybe we'll pick him up, but there is a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks.
There's a lot of question marks, and I mean, don't get me wrong, and I've said this on numerous occasions. I think Tua is a stand-up person. I really think he's a likable guy. I really do. I really do. This football thing, though, I don't know. It might have bypassed him because I'm sorry. I just this is just my opinion. You're right to have emotions and you have a right to do what you do. But if I got my starting quarterback laughing and joking after losing a chance for us to get in the playoffs, nah, I got a problem with that. I have a major as a competitor, the competitor in me, like Paul, like look, I tell everybody this, and everybody knows this about me. Paul, everybody. If I am, that's my brother. I love him to death. But if I don't give a damn if we sitting there playing a game of cards. I'm not trying to lose. Like I don't like losing. Who likes losing? I mean, somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. But I am extremely competitive, and I tell anybody, hey, this, that, this, you know. But I don't want my teammates laughing and joking after the fact that we had a chance to go to the fucking, we had still had a chance to be alive in the playoffs, and you put up garbage points because that's exactly what you put up in the Pittsburgh game. You didn't score a touchdown to the fourth quarter when the game didn't even matter. It was out of reach.
What's
So,
up, Derek?
Derek, what's up, Derek?
What's up, guys?
Merry Christmas to your brother. What's good with you?
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Papa Paul, Dolphin winners. Um, just got done here playing some scratch offs with the family. My parents came down from Maryland and just cooked some steaks on the grill and just chilling.
Did you at least win on some of the
Nice to
scratch
see
off?
you.
I did win $10,
Well, that ain't winning.
Hey, there you go.
and she
Hey,
made me
that's
and
gas
Jeff just
money.
made me an AI picture of being with Dan Marine or being number 13, a Dolphins player. That was pretty cool. She just did. So, but yeah, just chilling and enjoying this Florida weather. I'm loving it. It's weird. It doesn't feel like Christmas though. No snow.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, you was at the game this past Sunday, and I want to sit there and get your thoughts on how was the crowd, how things felt when our rookie quarterback was in and all that, you know. So,
I mean, they were excited. There was a lot of people there was quite a few people with Quentin Ewers jerseys.
mhm.
I mean, it was good. Just the only thing that was frustrating every time we got in the red zone or within the 20 yards, McDaniels would call a run. He would not let Ewers throw a touchdown pass. His whole family, everybody was there. They would not let him throw a touchdown pass. He stays in the pocket. He moves around. Give him some time. That's our future quarterback. Calling it right now. He has the poise. He's a lot bigger than Tua. He can throw the ball. Um,
You can see over the front line.
yeah, I mean he's only about 2 inches taller, but yeah, but he's definitely going to give Tua some serious competition next year. We don't want Joe Flacco.
That's
Why the hell
good.
would we give Joe Flacco? Damn bum.
Flacco's a little too old right now. I would have took Flacco maybe about 10 years ago. I'm not
Yeah,
taking Flacco now.
Lamar
I'm not
Lamar
taking
wants out of
Flacco now.
Baltimore. He's ready to come back home, back to Pompano
You know
Beach.
what's funny? We just sat there and talked about that. We just talked about Lamar Jackson, and we just talked about Burrow also, one out of Cincinnati.
Yeah,
That man
yeah.
was one pass away from winning the Super Bowl. So it's not like the kid can't fucking get back there. He's just had mishaps of turf toe and just injuries like that. And I'm gonna be
Well,
honest with you, you put the right team around that dude, he can be a fucking problem. He definitely is gonna be a thorn in the sides for teams to come for at least I give Joe Burrow another 8 to maybe 9 years in the league. I'm telling you,
yeah.
God
Well,
forbid no major injuries or anything like that. You know.
if he has to stay with the Bengals, he ain't lasting 8 or 9 more years. He's a Ryan Tannehill 2.0 get killed.
Nah,
Well, he, if he, if he has to stay with the Bengals, he ain't lasting 8 or 9 more years. He's a Ryan Tannehill 2.0 get killed.
nah, Absolutely. I mean, you think about it though, Derek and Paul. You think about it. They put their money all into the receivers, and they're trying to put money into the defense, but they gave the receivers, if I'm correct, they gave them like $250 million of their salary.
Right.
So
Like I just seen the comment of guy said I definitely agree with him. One thing, if you get the chance to go back and watch the game, so in the draft they talked about I'm gonna just say I call him Q. They basically were talking about how bad his footwork was and how he wanted to throw off the back foot of the front foot.
okay,
You go back and watch that game. His
right,
footwork is on par. He stands in the pocket.
right,
He's got both feet on the ground when he's ready to launch it, and just the way give him more time with Waddle and them. I mean, he was off a little bit, but he hit them guys so hard in numbers. Both of them interceptions, the guys dropped the ball or hit him and dropped him or off the face mask or something. He was a little behind on some things,
right.
but for 260 net yards, I mean, he did well. He had confidence. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know if I think we're going to have to keep Tua next year just because we can't unless we can give up some draft picks and trade that way. But then you're losing.
He had more yards than Tua did all year.
Yeah, yeah. He showed me that money thing is eating his ass up right now.
Tua did not throw
You ain't never lied on that.
in a single game.
Yeah, it's been bad. Yeah, because how many he did? What he barely had 200 yards when we beat the Bills, and he threw for some passes. But it was. But I definitely believe McDaniel's definitely set Ewers up to fail. Like he didn't give him any of the plays that he could have. He didn't let him be him. Like I maybe he was just a little worried or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, what this Norm Cinder 785-51. Yes, his arm 20 yards outside the numbers. He's got a cannon. He's
Hmm.
definitely worked on his strength. I know me and Johnny O had some discussions about that and stuff before that he didn't think his arm was strong. In person,
Right.
he was slinging that thing. It was coming out. It had some heat on it.
What's up, Color?
Right.
Merry Christmas, Color.
The
Shout out to
defense.
the Finn's tailgate. Merry Christmas. Go ahead, Derek. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, Merry Christmas to the Fence Tailgate family and everybody. Hopefully everybody's watching and tuning in. Um, the defense basically just shit the bed. It was bad. The second half they did good. Steeler got a nice sack. We had 3 sacks in the first half.
Hmm.
I don't know because it was seven,
Tired in the third quarter.
but it's been the third quarter all year long. McDaniels, I listen to the podcast going home or his stuff, and it's still the same old bullshit. Oh, I got to correct it. I got to correct it. They just came out and they just didn't seem to care. And then I mean, T. Higgins is definitely a number one wide receiver. Bengals have 2 number ones, and T. Higgins is a
Hmm.
freak. Man, that guy's a freak. He jumped up and caught some couple one-handed passes. Jack Jones could not cover him, and we definitely missed Fitzpatrick back there for sure. But that did get Dante Trader Jr. some reps, and he did
Right.
very well. I think he's going to be on the team. He did have a tough play, 1 or 2 tough plays, but he didn't get flustered. You could tell, like you seen him, we were getting on him about some stuff for some coaches, but he didn't get flustered. He came back out and he played hard. He just he's
Right.
like a quarterback after he throws an interception. Just you got to move on to the next play. I think we got a all pro right there waiting in our hands.
Hmm.
I mean it's been a really rough season, but we got a lot to build on. Jordan Phillips is getting better on the defensive line. Kenneth Grant's finally slimming down a little bit. He's getting better. You could just see the pressure. Steeler finally came and did something finally because he was just non-existent. Maybe because they're not getting the double. He's not getting the double team now. So I'm just curious. We definitely need to sign Rashawn Douglas. We need to give We definitely need to give Brooks a contract, and I don't even want to get started about him not getting a Pro Bowl selection. That was just a slap in the face. You could be first All
I couldn't
Pro.
believe that.
That kid's
Yeah, I
flying
couldn't believe it.
all over the damn field, leading the NFL in tackles. He's got forced fumbles. He's got tackle for losses. Like, you put him up with it was the Ravens guy and the Houston guy. I forget their names, but that was just a slap in the face. Like, I guess because we were terrible and they didn't want to give more than one Dolphin player an A-Chain. If they didn't give it to A-Chain, they knew people were going to lose their shit.
Waller had a good
Of
game.
course. I mean, yeah. Waller had
Waller
a
was
great
good.
game, but I'm not understanding. Like, my whole thing was I wasn't understanding why we weren't going to him even more, because we had the mismatch. So I don't understand why. Like, come on, you could have sat there and gave him more targets, and probably, like Derek said, I don't understand why he wouldn't allow him to try to start that thing into the end zone, especially with a 6'6" target. Oh yeah, I'm put it up there. Yo, go get that. You know what I mean? So I don't get it.
And then most of the time, Waller was
Derek,
not.
before you came on the show, I said,
Go ahead, Dolphin winners.
no, go ahead, Derek.
What I was saying is most of the time,
I said
Waller
before you
wasn't.
came onto the show.
Oh, we're having delay. My bad, buddy.
I'm delayed. Go ahead.
So they didn't have Waller in a lot of the times. They ran the 6-man lineman, and they had Strange in there. They didn't put Waller in there, and they didn't really throw too much to Dulcich. We need to get these guys in there. These tight ends are the X factors. You know what I mean? You're going to double coverage, Waddle, or maybe if you still have Hill or something like that. You got to hit these guys because neither one of our tight ends are going to get covered by a linebacker one-on-one. I mean, you could hit them with a slant, and you're going to see them running, And we just never do it. That's why I said I really wish that we had somebody like Tyler Warren. We got a young guy, Dulcich, and Waller. I hope comes back. Is he coming back next year? Was it a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal?
I'm not
1
sure.
year deal. 1 year deal.
We need to bring him back. I don't know how much money we're going to have, but we definitely
sad
need.
to say. It's sad to say this. I really feel like this franchise, and like somebody asked the question earlier. You know, this team has to change its culture, and whoever the coach is going to be next season, either it's going to be McDaniel or a brand new head coach, we have to change the culture of the franchise, of the team. Like, we cannot have this, okay, it's nice that we can win in September and October. And, when we go into November and December, we can't win shit. We can't win in cold weather games. We can't do this. I'm tired of seeing us go and practice in the snow and still shit the bed. Like, I'm done. I'm tired of that.
Right.
Yes, I agree 150%. Put Brooks in charge of culture. Yes, 150%. You know what I mean? And we need to sign Brooks, and we need to sign Achan ASAP. Like, at the end of this season, you need to be on the phone with both of their fucking agents, and you need to get those contracts signed ASAP. You sit there, you got what's the name? Oh, you got Achan on offense. You got Brooks on defense. You know what I mean? And you sit there and start building around that shit for real. I'm going to automatically say I don't see Tyreek Hill ever being in a Miami Dolphin uniform or on a Miami Dolphin field ever again. I don't see it.
I mean, I think there's a possibility, but he's got to take a lot less money. Just because I think he's going to make more money down there with the taxes and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, but if you're going to change the culture 110%, yes, Tyreek's not a good fit on any team like that. I think halfway through the season, we definitely changed the culture. You could see it. We could definitely run. Like, for example, back at the Pittsburgh game Monday night, Achan was averaging 6 yards a carry. Why did we stop running him? Jalen Wright was over 5 yards a carry. Why did we stop running? We start freaking passing the ball and mashed potato brains Tua, aka Johnny A's words. And then if you noticed, he was running like, and just the way that Ewers had command of that offense was impressive. Even the fans and all of us seen it. But there's definitely some hope and stuff for next year. I really do think there's some upside. I just know that it'll hurt the defense if Weaver doesn't come back. I know he's got a possible shot for head coach. I think Weaver's finally got a little bit more reign, on more control of being a hard ass, and you could see it. He's letting Brooks and them, because there was definitely a type of altercation that happened at the Steelers game. There's a lot of reports out there that Tua and somebody got into it. Just now, who was it? You know, they're never going to leak that out. The one thing that they don't leak out.
It's rumored to say that it might have been Waddle. A lot of people were saying Chubbs. A lot of people said Brooks. Now, rumor has it might have been Waddle. So yeah, we probably will never know. But hey, listen, I'm kind of happy that somebody did that. I'm very happy somebody did that. You don't want to see your starting quarterback out there fucking joking and laughing and chumming it up after a game where you still could have had a chance of making the playoffs. You get what I'm saying?
Right. It was even during the game. It was even worse after the game. You know, he's out there. I mean, I understand these guys have friendships and stuff with like Ramsey and all that and this and that. But he's laughing at the third quarter while you're getting your ass kicked. Like, if you're laughing, go out and score a fucking touchdown. Like, God almighty.
Thank you.
That's what irritated the shit out of me. Like Johnny O and a bunch of people said, and I agreed with Johnny O, is Tua does not have that ice in the veins that he needs. He doesn't have that X factor, that kill factor to go out and I'm going to make shit happen. I'm tired of hearing the narrative. I'm going to go out and just ball out. The last time he's ever did that, the only one big comeback that we could think of was back when he beat the Ravens in 2022 and threw 6 touchdowns, 4 of them in the fourth quarter. That's the last time. And that's when they gave us that big hope. And then when I was there, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But
me too.
And Tua's never had any competition. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of that stuff that's floating out there. He given Ewers that look. Even in Alabama, you got to now that you more and you open the bigger picture now. Look at all the quarterbacks that left because Tua didn't want to get any challenges. You know what I mean? He was the number one man. Saban had him.
Right.
You had Hurts leave. I'm not real familiar with all Alabama stuff, but you had multiple quarterbacks leave. There was more than one. Hurts was the one that stood out the most. You know?
What's fucking crazy is, Hurts stood out because Hurts went to Oklahoma. Then he sat there and got drafted by the Eagles, and we know the history now. The man was literally a defensive pass interference away from winning 2 Super Bowls instead of 1. So, you know, and what's crazy is, even though that the offense hasn't been looking good this year, you would think this Philadelphia Eagles team would be like they think it. I'll be honest with you, the way they talk about the Eagles up here is like how the Miami Dolphins are being talked about, and it's crazy to say that shit. And they still have a playoff chance. They still have a wild card chance, if I'm correct. I don't know about hosting a game. I mean, they'll host a wild card game because they'll probably get the 3 seed if they win the last 2, which is they play Buffalo this Sunday, and then they play Washington again in Philadelphia, the last game of the season. So if I'm correct, they still have a chance of locking up the 3rd seed or the 2nd seed, depending on some situations, because they have the tiebreaker against the Rams. And I think Seattle's got that 2nd seed, if I'm correct, right now. So
now, are you talking about New England?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about the Eagles locking in the wild card. Yeah, I live up here too, brother. I live right in Philly, bro. You ain't gotta tell me. Trust me, my family, majority of them are Eagle fans. I know how crazy the fuck are.
I wasn't sure if you're talking about the Eagles or what. Like I lost you there for a second. My phone cut out. But,
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I think it's gonna be a Josh Allen year because he ain't got the Chiefs there, and like we're walking out of the stadium and you see the reports that like Josh Allen gets basically taken down in the end zone. He falls in the end zone and gets tackled or whatever. And then they pull the ball out the 1 yard line and said he's deemed down at the one. He gave himself up. When the hell do you ever give yourself up and falling on the ground unless you're falling on the ground, like, and not touched? Like, obviously. Like, that's some Tom Brady
I'm gonna
bullshit
tell
right
you
there.
this, and I'm going to say this. I'm gonna say this to you guys, and I'm just gonna throw this out here. And this is my wild horse to get to the Super Bowl and maybe shock some people. The Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
This kid Lawrence went into Denver. This kid went into Denver, and he sat there and lit it up in Denver. And I'm gonna keep it a beam with you guys. Jaguars are a sneaky good team. They're a very sneaky good team, and they're getting they're getting good at the right time. The playoffs is right here. So
Yeah, they are, but
I'm like this.
Frank, okay.
Say
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Get your sweet good eats and don't forget the damn cheesecake.
That's right.
because you're gonna eat it all. We all know he's gonna eat it all.
Yeah, damn Skippy, and I ain't had one yet this year.
Damn it.
I had the cookies and the brownies, but that was, yeah.
The cookies are fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys?
They were like,
Did you see that? Shannon Needham put her chocolate chip cookie recipe online.
No, I didn't see that. Where'd she put it on Facebook?
Yeah, she posted it on Facebook saying "Merry Christmas" and here's my chocolate chip cookie recipe.
You need to be sending that over to me, Papa Paul, because I don't have it on Facebook.
Yeah, I gotta. What's her name? I gotta look it up. No, I didn't. Actually, I did not see that, Paul. But I am going to look that up as soon as I get done this podcast, and I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna try her recipe. Definitely,
good cookies.
You know, definitely. We miss Miss Shannon. We really do. What a beautiful person, a beautiful human being, man. She really is. She's a really, really cool person and a beautiful soul.
Is he still in Cleveland, Nick?
No, she's
there. Oh, no.
Where's Nick playing at?
The Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't kept up with it.
So, definitely. What's up, Mountie? What's good with you?
But Winter's back with about the Jaguars. That Cohen down here, that head coach has unlocked Lawrence back to the Clemson days. He is slinging it. Like he's literally right here in my backyard.
Yes,
I
he
can go
is.
right on the pier and look at the stadium. It's just the sad part is the wrong time to be getting hot because you're going to be not playing in your stadium. That's the worst part about it. People got to travel to Orlando. Half of Jacksonville isn't traveling to Orlando for them games, unfortunately.
Right.
But
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. Like that's my sleeper. Jacksonville is my sleeper.
Okay.
Literally, I think they could be one of those teams. They getting hot at the right time, if they don't get any major injuries, and they can get through these next couple of games and get into the playoffs. Hey, you never know.
they lost a couple guys on defense, some little hiccups. But
Right.
I'm calling the Bills. It's Bills Jaguars.
In the
Okay.
And
AFC
AFC
Like,
Championship's coming out of Jacksonville here at Everbank Stadium. And I'll be finding a way to go to the game.
Paul, what you think?
I want to see someone different in the Super Bowl, but I do agree. I think it's going to come down to. I mean, Jaguars are a sleeper. They're going to be the Cinderella, or it's going to be the Denver Broncos.
See, Broncos don't impress me whatsoever. Like, they're not. The defense is good, but, you got everybody talking, oh, Jaguars had no chance in hell. And then he goes out there and just slays them.
But they're winning
I'm gonna be
games.
honest with you. Shit, he might have said they exposed the Broncos with the way they did them last week.
That's two teams now that's exposed the Broncos. You do exactly the same. If you look at the games, they mirror each other. They blew up that cover defense every time.
Mhm.
And I really don't like Sean Payton.
Right.
I don't know. No, I don't like him not hate him as a person, but
Color New England may have the most efficient offense in the NFL, but I really just don't want to see them in another Super Bowl.
nah, May's been playing pretty good. Stephon Diggs is making that happen. Stephon
I'm
Diggs
gonna
has
be
stepped
honest
his
with
game up.
you.
Less
I'm gonna
drama.
be honest
He's
with
got
you.
2 kids now coming. He's really changed he's got mature. He's saving that team.
Go ahead, winners.
2 kids. I say this. I'll be honest with you. New England still don't have that moxie to them. You gave up 21 points to the Buffalo Bills at home. 21 and a quarter. They still don't have that moxie. Like if you win that game, you control your playoff destiny. And if I'm correct, if you win that game, shit, the playoffs could be going through New England. But thing about it is since the Bills just won, because the Bills sneakily is just climbing up, and they're trying to get that number 1 seed. And the last thing you want is that shit to go through Buffalo again.
If it goes through Buffalo, they're taking it all away. They're only 1 game back though. And I think you're going to see Patriots going to be the Patriots are going to be starting their regular team when they're playing us because they ain't going to have it locked down. Not with
Right.
1 game back, you know what I mean?
Well, you know,
And
Russell
what would be
there,
better?
so
What would be better to go in there and knock them off so they don't get the number 1 seed? I would love to see it go through Buffalo before New England any day. I mean, they're both rivals, but I mean, I just hate New England. Like,
you're right. I agree with you, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it go through either one.
I mean, if I had to take the worst of the 2 evils, I'm taking Buffalo all day long. But I mean, how can you root against Josh Allen as a person, but as a team, you suck. I love it when you lose, but
Derek, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're saying that shit so you don't be sleeping on the couch later. It's okay.
oh man, we're good. She can care less about football. I sit here and root against Buffalo all the time.
Oh yeah. We hear you, Derek.
Yeah, I earned that. I earned that bet. What are you talking about? Hey, I do have one hell of a nice man cave. I can't complain. Oh, and by the way, did you guys see some of the stuff I
Yo,
posted? I got to meet Channing Crowder and Anthony Fasano.
you should have told him about the show, man. I would love
I
to have
did, I
Channing on the
did,
show,
and
dude.
we got to reach out. We got to
Oh,
send messages. Channing Crowder is willing to come on. He said send him to him, and
yes.
then
Yo,
Fasano and all that. Because I know
yeah,
we need to get a hold of Richmond Webb and all that and stuff, and get some connections pulled that way too, and
yeah,
see if they can get him on there. Because Channing's
yeah.
on a podcast all the time, some stuff. And I did get Papa Paul
Hmm.
2 photos. I haven't sent them to him yet, but it's like the Marino one I have that had them all background. It says on there to Papa Paul. Here, I'll go get them. I'll let you see them real quick. But I got them wrapped up. I'm going to put them in frames. But
We got 3 games coming up tomorrow, and none of them are really special games, as far as I'm concerned.
Washington. You're not
Wash-
excited. You're not excited to watch Washington Dallas.
Yeah,
I'll
Washington, Dallas, Detroit,
be at
and then
Detroit against who? Green Bay, right?
no, Green Bay is not tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be at work. I'll be at work. Who Detroit go against? Detroit go against who?
Minnesota.
Oh shit, that's gonna be the best. That might be that might be the best game.
I think that'll be the best game of the day. Yeah,
Because let's think about this for a second. Kansas City looks different without Mahomes. We all know that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot, Derek. You're on mute too, Derek.
there's Anthony Fasano's one. Got to get it for our main man here, Papa Paul. He does everything for everybody else, so I just got to keep passing it forward.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yep, and then I got one. He actually gave me a couple of them, and then I told him, yeah, we got to get him on there. He said send him the stuff, and they were about to wrap up, and I was able to get a picture with him and stuff. It's my profile cover photo, I think now. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And the other thing I was picking on Channing Crowder, I said, hey sir, I said, did the Dolphins accidentally get a jersey from China and put the wrong number on for you? He started laughing. I said, sir, he's supposed to be 52. He goes, yeah, they did me wrong. And then he goes, well, I was 55 and you. He goes, and then he had his Marlin hat on and stuff and everything. So I just had to pick on him a little bit. It was funny. He got a heck of a laugh. But that both of them guys can still play ball. Them guys are in phenomenal shape still. Like, it's insane. I was shocked. Like, Channing Crowder is jacked still. And then the whole 60th thing. Winners, I may have an extra patch for you as well. I got a handful of patches. They ran out of pins. I only got, I can't remember if I got 1 or 2 pins. But the one worker had like 10 of them in his pocket and he wouldn't give them to me. I'm like, bro, like, I'm a season ticket holder. You need to give me these pins. Like, quit trying to sell them on eBay. I called him out on it. He gave me, I think he gave me 1 or 2. And then the guy behind there, they ran out of pins and they didn't want to give the patches. I was like, bro, I will give you a tip right now. I'm outside here or something when you're off work. He was like, get off in an hour. I said, make it happen. And he never showed up, but he gave me like 5 or 6 of them 60th anniversary patches. But my thing is, I understand it was 66. But why wouldn't you do it on the 26th season? Wouldn't that be 60 years then? Am I wrong with my math?
No, it's actually 26 would be 61 seasons.
Oh, okay. I didn't do
No,
the math.
your math is. If I'm,
Your math is right.
no, you're right. I think the reason why.
If you count by years, you go from 66 to 76 is 10 years. But if you count the actual year you're using, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75 would make 10 years of play.
Okay. I just thought they would have tried to do something a little bit bigger too. Like it looked like it was half-assed done. Like they brought him out on the field quick. I mean, they had some legends and stuff there throughout the thing. They had some cheerleaders and stuff, and some multiple people out in in the paddock and the touchdown terrace and stuff on him. But they could have promoted it a little better.
They could do a lot of a little better, Derek. A lot of things.
Well, I know. Yeah.
That's our beautiful owner. And the team, the production.
See, I don't know if I blame a lot of that on Ross. I think it's his marketing team. I think it's Garfinkel and them. I think Ross pretty much, I don't think he's involved in it as much as we think it is, besides when it comes to a little bit of money. But
Merry Christmas, Featherland.
Definitely.
They definitely, you could tell they got all the stuff up. They were doing a lot more stuff for getting the IndyCar or the F1 there. One thing they did change, like when you're walking down near Tailgate Town and all that, where they have the walls all the way up, they had them up to where you could barely fit people through them. Like in the parking spots, like where it says like 209, 206 and all that stuff, like the roads, they had them blocked, long ones running that way, and you could barely fit like 2 feet between 3 feet. They did move them because like you couldn't even get a wheelchair through there if you wanted to or anything. Like, and they moved them up. They put all the other stuff in there. You could just tell they're gearing up for that. Ross is ready to make a shit ton of money on that.
Of course.
But it's just, it's a little frustrating, But we have a lot to build on. I'm still excited. I mean, whether we win or lose, no matter what, I'm going to bleed aqua and orange. I just think
you're going to bleed aqua and orange, but yet you're sitting there conversing with the cheerleaders at Jaguars.
Hey, I got to work that 9 to 5. I see that 7 to 4. But hey, who's gonna pass up talking to a bunch of cutie pies all day? Like shit. That one girl.
What's gonna happen, Paul? What's gonna happen is he's gonna hit us up one day and say, "Hey, I met Tony Khan," and I'll be like, "Oh shit!" And then we're not gonna see Derek ever again.
I tried to take my parents down because we went to that fountain thing down here, the Friendship something. I don't know what it's called. Pretty cool. It lights up, plays Christmas music to the water spraying everywhere. I tried to take them over to see Shad Khan's boat, and it's not there. It takes up like 3 square blocks. It's $350 million yacht, and it's got 2 helipads. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god!
He owns Jacksonville here, man. And then he's building a gigantic hotel. He owns everything. And he originally wanted I'm hearing, he wanted to build a different stadium in a different location, but there's nowhere to put it.
No, I know.
So, but it does look futuristic, but it looks like, remember the old school pans? Shit pans?
That's what I heard that. I heard that. That's what a lot of people said. They're like, wait a minute. Like, that don't look good.
It's funny. Like I'm like, oh my. My mom and dad go, yeah, it looks cool. And then I'm like, Mom, it doesn't look like a shit pan? She goes, yep. But there's a lot of players down here. They walk. A lot of the Jag players down here, they walk through there's a place called Riverwalk and the dog parks. They're walking down through there drinking beers. They don't have security with them.
Right.
Trevor walks down through. He might have a person with him because they make the NFL make him have somebody, but he just walks down there like a champ. He just ain't worried about it, He's like, I'm just chilling.
Right.
But the only thing is, it's nice to see him winning here just because it's cool for the community, but Jacksonville wants to get that new stadium, and they're eventually going to be talking a Super Bowl down here. It's going to happen again, but the infrastructure and stuff here is still 10 years behind everything. They're trying to cram so much stuff and getting everything done right now. They got a lot of work to do and getting these highways ready to go. There's a lot of work here. I'd love to see it because it's going to really boost the economy down here. But man, they got a lot of work to do, especially with that nightmare they had back in the day.
That's like I really wish Philly would have put a dome on the stadium down there in Center City, or not Center City, in South Philly, because we have enough hotels in the Philadelphia and Jersey area to host the Super Bowl. So I mean, we have the hotels. It ain't like we don't. We have the hotels and across Philly, Jersey, right across the bridge, stuff like that. So holding people is not the problem. Is I don't think anybody wants to experience another frozen ass Super Bowl like they did in New York City a few years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're not
So
gonna spend hundreds of $1,000s and then, for these tickets because it's crazy. Every celebrity goes.
we,
Buffalo did it right
we're
for once,
getting
but it's
actually
still gonna
ready
be.
for the World Cup in 2026.
And the United States still ain't ready for that stuff. California ain't got their stuff built yet.
Right.
We got a lot of stuff to do, and we're not
Mhm.
ready.
Okay, guys. It's 8:54. For all you out there joining us and everything, we appreciate it. Tonight is our last night of the year. We will not be back on for another show for 2 weeks. So it'll be, I believe, the 7th of January is when our next show will be. So, I want to make sure everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year out there. You guys
Papa
have
Paul's
any?
gonna be out in the middle of the ocean, cruising away, living the dream. That's what he's doing.
That's
Lucky.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
But
I
yeah,
just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a happy 2026 and a safe one. And looking forward to having the same folks in the chat and the same folks on this panel. I'm looking forward to be sitting there and able to talk to them in a new and prosperous new year, and just be safe in anything and everything that you do. That's all I ask, and I appreciate you, brothers. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
yeah, I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Be safe out there. Enjoy your time with your
Yeah.
families. Life's too short to do something stupid when you can get on your phone and get an app and have somebody, especially over the New Year's or any time. Um, Look forward to the new year with all the new exciting people that could come on the podcast. Let's get Richmond Webb in the Hall of Fame.
I love it.
And
CRR. Have a happy
Yes,
2 or
sir.
3 2026.
that would be nice. That would be nice. But looking forward to the next year and all the great people. So peace, love, fins up, guys. Love y'all, and y'all have a great Merry Christmas, Papa Paul
Peace,
and
love.
Dolphin winners.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and fins
Yep.
up, everybody.
Peace, love, friends up, brothers. Later.
Later.